Hi everybody, today we are going to store WordPress offline using a development environment, and this case our development environment will be USB web server. So what do we need to do? Step 1, visit www.wordpress.org and download the zip file or the latest version of the WordPress. Unpack the zip file, and next we need a development environment. In this case our development environment will be USB web server. To get USB web server, just visit the following URL www.usbwebserver.net and download the latest version of USB web server, which is currently 8.6. Unpack USB web server, and after unpacking the download file of USB web server, we need to do one thing. We shall create a different folder on the desktop and we should name it anything. We can name it WordPress. Then inside this new folder we shall copy and paste the two files, the two unpacked files of USB web server and WordPress. Get me clear. Create a folder on the desktop and name it anything. Then under this folder we shall copy and paste our two files of USB web server and WordPress into this folder. As simple as that. After that, yes, next we need to open the folder we created. In this case mine was named WordPress. You can name yours anything else. There are two folders in this folder, like we have WordPress folder and the USB web server. These are called subfolders. We have the subfolder of WordPress and subfolder of USB web server, as you see. So what we need to do is open the subfolder of USB web server, and this subfolder, you see there is a folder called another subfolder called root. So what we need to do is to delete everything in this subfolder root under USB web server, simply because it comes with its contents which we won't need to use, and we shall have to paste in our own content from WordPress. So deleting will take a long while on my PC, simply because my USB web server root is containing a lot of material, but on your side it will take a very short time, I guess like 30 seconds. But we have to be patient. We wait for it to complete deleting. So as soon as deleting is done, you see our root folder is now empty. We have an empty root folder. So what we need to do is go back to a step back. We go back to our WordPress subfolder WordPress. We click onto it, then we copy everything under WordPress. What we do, we shall copy everything under WordPress, and we shall paste it to root. After that, it will take a lot, whereas we get everything. We copy all content from WordPress and then we paste it into root. So after copying and pasting everything from WordPress to root, next we shall need to click on that thing called USB web server. We click on the application which comes with USB web server. When you click on it, it will bring for you something like this, which has direction on localhost, phpMyAdmin. In this case, we shall click on localhost. When you click on it, it opens into a web browser. And when localhost opens into a browser, you'll get something like this. Welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, we need some information on the database. You will know the following items before proceeding. database name, database username, database host, table prefix. Yeah, and then next thing we shall do, let's go. So here we need to create a database. As they told us, they need a database name which we don't have yet, so we shall simply go back to our USB web server application and click on get my admin. When you click on get my admin, it brings us this. Of course, our username will be username for USB web server is always root, and the password is always usbw. As you see down here, default USB web server settings, we have username is root and password is usbw. Always use the default USB web server settings. Then we say go, and in here we shall need to create our database. So if you click on databases, create a database. We shall name this database of ours my site. I will name this database called, and I will name it my site. And we create a database. So we are done creating a database. So we come here. That my database name is my site. Username is root. Password for the database is usbw. Everything remain like that. We say click on submit. And now we are a few steps away from installing WordPress on our PCs. So next thing we do is click on run the installation. So in this case we shall need to create information for our site. So what's the title of your site? In this case I will name mine Gene Developer, and the username will be still the same thing. Then the password, we shall type in anything. Type in your password. Confirm use of weak password. Then we type in your email, and then we shall install WordPress. It will take a while as it is installing. Of course, we shall land into our dashboard. This will land us straight to our WordPress dashboard. And yeah, we are there. So they are saying WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. So we need to log in. The username you used, my username was Gene Developer. Then your password you inserted into WordPress, you type it in. Then you can either click on remember me and then say login. So after logging in, we shall land into our admin dashboard. This is what they call the admin dashboard. And then when you click on dashboard, click on visit site, and this is how our site looks like. In the next lecture, we shall create our own WordPress theme. Thank you. Have fun. Bye bye.